Hello everybody, welcome to my latest adventure.
First off, the Tesla is more fun to drive. It feels lighter, more nimble, with tighter steering. Ioniq 5 is quieter and has a more comfortable ride. I came to the decision to buy the cheapest base model Tesla in a roundabout way. I began by thinking about the new Ioniq 6 coming soon and its improved highway efficiency. Driving approximately 35,000 highway miles a year, improved highway efficiency would save me charging time and energy. I read online they wanted $47,000 for the standard SE rear-wheel drive with the larger battery, Ioniq 6. After tax and licensing, this would be about $53,000 in Washington state. The Ioniq 6 also does not meet any requirements for the Washington state tax incentive or federal tax credits. At the time that I was researching the Ioniq 6, Tesla reduced the price of the base Model 3 by $3,000. Taking a closer look at the base Model 3, I noticed that the highway efficiency rates between these two cars was very close. The Model 3 price reduction also meant that the cheapest Tesla now met the price threshold to qualify for no Washington sales tax on the first $20,000, a savings of about $2,200. With the savings from the Tesla price cut, the Washington sales tax savings, and the federal tax credit, the Model 3 would now be $12,200 cheaper than what it cost at the end of 2022. The base Model 3 has great highway efficiency. The highway mile per gallon equivalent for the SE rear-wheel drive Ioniq 5 is about 98 mpge. The highway efficiency for the Model 3 rear-wheel drive, by comparison, is 126 mpge. The Ioniq 6 will have a highway efficiency somewhere near 135 mpge. Another reason to upgrade to a new EV was battery warming or conditioning for faster winter charging. At the time that I purchased my Ioniq 5, I was unaware that it did not have battery warming, and discovered that after I put my non-refundable deposit down, that only cars with all-wheel drive and heat pumps came with the needed hardware for battery warming. Over my year of ownership, I was hoping that maybe a part of the hardware was in place and that Hyundai would offer owners the ability to purchase the remaining necessary equipment to make battery conditioning possible. But after a year, it became very apparent that Hyundai was not planning to address battery warming needs of rear-wheel drive owners. This led to slower speeds at the beginning of all my winter charging. The Tesla Model 3 comes with battery preconditioning when navigating to a supercharger, and also comes standard with a heat pump for more efficient cabin heating. Another plus was that the Tesla has access to a more widespread and easier to use fast charging network. One of the things that I've had issue with at Electrify America has been activating their app to get chargers to begin a charge. When you arrive at a supercharger station in a Tesla, you simply plug in. No app necessary. The Ioniq 5 lacks an in-car EV trip route planning, making it necessary to use third-party apps to trip plan DC fast charging stops. Tesla, on the other hand, has an easy-to-use in-car route planning software that maps out your trip with all the needed charging stops and travel times. Tesla provides advanced, more frequent updates and the ability to do them over the air. With my Ioniq 5, I had one update in a year of ownership. I had to download the software from the internet, then download the update to my computer, then move it to a thumb drive, then bring it to the car and run the update. The Model 3 updates like any cell phone using Wi-Fi, and you get them more frequently, about once a month. The phone app that provides information and interacts with the car is easier to use and more responsive on the Tesla. Some of the other features that came standard on the Model 3 were a power trunk, winter package with heated steering wheel and all 5 heated seats, synthetic leather seats, basic autopilot with FSD hardware. This means that a future owner who desired a more robust driving assistant could upgrade in the future. I read an article recently where a car executive was quoted as saying that Tesla was a generation ahead with their current EV technology. After a year and almost 40,000 miles with the Ioniq 5, I believe that is the case. The Ioniq 5 is a great car, and I think that there are a number of automakers finally making really compelling electric cars, but their software, management, and charging infrastructure are not as sophisticated and convenient to use as the Tesla ecosystem.